Okay, I should be live now, I hope. I hope I'm live. YouTube acting a bit weird. Okay, yeah, I'm live. YouTube was acting a little weird. How you guys doing? I heard the episode was amazing to say the least. I don't remember what. Honestly, I don't even remember what was gonna happen. Like what happened in the manga after the lightning bolt. So it's gonna be kind of a nice refresher for me. Just give me a moment. All right. Hey, what up, Jay? How you doing? Oh shit! Oh, I'm on. Oh, no wonder I'm on Wi-Fi. Oh shit! That explains a lot. Okay, things should be good now. I hope. Okay, so it's that good, huh? Speechless, you say? I'll. I mean, I heard it. I said before. I heard it's amazing. I also heard the first. I mean, don't say it. Don't confirm anything nor deny it. I'm just gonna talk. But I heard the first half is a bit, and the second half is phenomenal as always. Okay, it's that good. Okay, okay. So I've seen some images, not too many. I saw a really nice image of Luffy smiling, and that's pretty much it. What you think? Did you finish the live action? Because yeah, there's also a new opening. What I saw. I also want to do this after this episode. I want to discuss the live action a little bit. Such a shame. I had everything set up, and because Netflix it was so dumb. It turned out the settings to fix it was just a click of a button, and I only found out today because I was adamant on like watching this episode on Crunchyroll. Uh, but yeah, I finished the live action and it was fucking amazing. I was actually speechless on how good it was. But I'll get to that after the episode. Let me just let me just grab the episode real quick. I'm just plugging my headphones. Oh my god, that's annoying. Okay, need to 10. Okay, chill. Crunchyroll. Yeah, really? Did I? Ah, there we go. Okay, but before we start, let me just do one last check. Can I, hold up. Larry, that was a small technical issue. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, I mean, I, of course, I had some issues too. It wasn't perfect, but it was really fucking good. Let me just, fucking hell. What are those damn settings? Okay, that's maybe better. Um, Let me just make it a little bit smaller, just so Netflix doesn't fuck me over. Alright, I'm excited for this one. Alright, let's get into it. Go full screen. Wait a minute. Wait, it's not showing. Oh, this is annoying. Wait, did I display capture? Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's better. Let me just make it just a tiny bit smaller. I know it's I just want to make it so that you know which part I'm at. All right, full screen. Let's see what this. I know this opening is like made by Megumi Shitani, so it's got to be a good one. The music, I'm never really a fan of the music itself of the openings, but the visuals are usually pretty good, and especially now that it's Megumi Shitani. Let's take a look. All right, let's go. Oh wait, hold up, did someone subscribe? Oh shit, someone. God damn it! So someone subscribed, but I didn't hear um any alerts. Is it because I was in Do Not Disturb? Nah, it should work. It's kind of annoying. 4 or 5 impact frames throughout the whole episodes, or in the clouds. Whoever that was, I assume that was you, Mixstar. Thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. I also live react to the manga chapters on every Wednesday when they come out. So if you're interested, be sure to pull up. Though sadly we've been having a bit of a One Piece chapter drought. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this and go straight to the special thing. Okay, with this right here. I think. Oh, well, I already read that. I love how they like actually portraying as if they're Luffy's answering the prayers, even though he's not hearing them. This music is fantastic. Like this right here, perfect. They chose the right music track. But for the fighting earlier, I wasn't a fan of the music at all. They should have used the drums. Okay. So we saw the giant, like a split second of the giant shadow. Giant fist. Nah, that is... that is crazy. Wait. Oh, god damn it. Is there something wrong with my... No, my connection is fine. But Crunchyroll is being a dick. Wait, hold up. Let me just go back a little bit. Let's finish this up. Okay. There we go. Okay, I like how it looks. How the fist looks. Absolutely amazing. Punch hole. That makes no sense. If that strikes Onigashima, there's not a hole. There's nothing left of Onigashima if it punches. Hold up. No, they might have. I think we got a bar. Wait, from the drums? No, of course not. Fuck no. Keep it playing, and they've done like different versions of it. They did like a drums version of "We Are" and of the other one. Forgot his name. So you can even remix it with other sounds. That's why the drums are perfect. This shot, fantastic, fucking amazing of Luffy. There might be a translation mistake. Where? All right. Yeah, that's the episode. Uh, it was the fighting was very fast paced. It was less goofy than the other Gear 5 fights, which I lean more towards the more goofy side of it because I just like it more. But it obviously this one was still goofy, but they didn't lean into it as much. Excuse me. Oh damn! I got a bunch of likes. Holy shit! Thanks, wherever you guys were. Appreciate it a lot. I'm just kind of annoyed that I didn't get a notification or an alert. But yeah, really solid episode. I think next. Oh god, next episode is gonna be. Ooh. Yeah, of course I do like it a lot. It was amazing episode. I'm just a bit worried for next episode. Nanami Mishibata. Okay, so he's probably the one that did Zoro versus King, I think. Yeah, but yeah, I like this episode a lot. I'm just a bit worried about next episode because I think it was Vincent Chansard that said there's 2 episodes of the fight left of non-stop action. Well, actually 3, so because this episode and then after this 2 more. Like that, which mean Luffy's already charging up the final attack. All that's left is Kaido does his thing, and then what is there gonna be like a clash for like 2 episodes? If that's the case, that's gonna really ruin it. I know there was a clash in the manga, but it was paced really well. Just a struggle, something happened, and it was done with. It was just done. But like, let's say with because Toei has a pretty bad track record with this. Even though they've been hired like amazing animators, their track records of like clashes like that is not great. Like with back in Punk Hazard, Luffy's Grizzly Magnum against Caesar. In the manga, there was no struggle. Luffy just went through him and just there was no clash at all. Just won immediately. But in the anime, it was like a whole ass clash, as if the Grizzly Magnum was somehow on, as if Caesar was somehow on the same level as the Grizzly Magnum. And the second one is the King Kong gun. In the manga, there was no struggle. It just punched through the 16 holy bullets right away with ease. It wasn't even a struggle, and they still like stretched it out so much, and made it turn into a clash and a bit of a struggle for Luffy, which just took the momentum out of the whole episode, the tension and stuff. But right now we've got an actual canonical clash, which kind of fits the situation because we know the kind of beast Kaido is, so he's not gonna just go down from a punch like that, usually without a fight. But like, I'm worried what Kaido's gonna do with it. She did Zoro vs. Yeah, 1017. 1017. Okay. Um. Oh, wait. You mean Ashura? That's yeah. That I think that's that sounds about right. I think next episode's got. Ooh. Okay, I'm worried about that. Okay. I'm still coping, man, about that. I wanted so much more from Kaido's flashback, but yeah, that's all we got in the manga, and I don't think they can expand. They're not gonna be able to expand on it at all because we have to wait for the Rocks flashback probably in order to get a full flashback for Kaido. So yeah. When we get if I'm probably gonna be sad reacting to the to Kaido's flashback because of what could have been, and I just know. Hold up. And I just know for a fact. I mean, it's not been confirmed at all, but Oda 100% changed his mind about the ending of Wano. He 100% changed his mind about it. Like, he took a month break and just out of nowhere, he just oh no, it was before that. Okay, I'm seeing some people pop up. Just a heads up, if you guys are anime only watchers, just get out of here. I'm talking manga right now. Sorry about that. Um, I should probably just have a tab like. Ooh. Can I just do it real quick? Text. Can I add a text? Hold up, just excuse me. Uh, that that should work. Hold up. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it. Uh, okay. Well, let me just make it smaller. Okay, this is a bit crazy. Yo, what is this software doing, man? Can I just? Why isn't it allowing me to like? Oh, there we go. There we go. It's unedited, but oh yeah, I watched the new openings. It was really nice and cozy and wholesome. I like it a lot. Best one so far for Wano. I said it when the opening ended. Um, it that opening should have been the opening for all of Wano. Honestly, obviously without the spoilers towards the end or any, but just the whole song, the vibes of it. It should have been the opening the whole time. Because so far I skipped every single one, every single opening for Wano. I didn't like any of them. Where was I? What was I discussing before I got distracted by the spoilers? Um, huh. Oh right, Kado's flashback. Yeah, yeah. If next week, if we get Kado's flashback and I'm gonna react, you're probably gonna see me being all sad because that's all we're gonna get from Kaido. And I'm still really coping because I really want him to be alive, just to like finish his character arc. Oh right, I remember. Oda changing his mind about the ending of Wano because the whole purpose of Wano was to like open the borders and fulfilling Odin's wishes. We got to that point, and suddenly Mo was like, "Nope, we're gonna do that. We're not gonna do that." Even though we learned that, the special thing is down below in the waters of Wano. Um, what else? Kaido's flashback. He was being built up so much, like character wise, that we are getting so many hints about his character. Like he appreciates his crew members. Um, he was he was willing to like openly apologize to Momo if he like if he said he was not Momo, if he was actually like a different kid, even though he knew he was. So there was so much depth to him, and all we got was like a multiple panel flashback. In opening, I think we've seen Green Bull. Maybe, probably, but I honestly don't care too much about him. But 1076 is the end of Kaido. Is that confirmed? So that's it's cool. Yeah, 1076. Yeah. I'm not sure. I said when I started doing these reactions to the anime, I said I was only gonna do to react to Gear 5 versus Kaido because I wanted to see how it plays out and because it's such a special occasion. But there are still some special moments, like the stuff with. I want to see. Okay, the one scene that I want to see is Luffy. I'm gonna keep it vague for if there's any anime only watchers here, but the manga readers, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. That one scene of Luffy, Zoro, Jinbei, and Sanji sitting on top of the hill looking down on what was happening. I want to see that. Like I really want to see how they do that because in the manga that was so good. Admiral Slander, yeah. Not really. No, it's just Greenbow Slander. I don't like him. He's the one admiral that I have no hope for at all because he really disappointed me. Like for Kizaru, I have high hopes for him, even though I'm just waiting for him to get serious because we've never seen anything. For Aokiji, I don't know what else to expect from him because I know how strong he is, but he couldn't. He didn't show everything when he fought, you know who, a couple chapters ago. And as for Akainu, I honestly don't know. We've been introduced to so many villains, like endgame villains. I don't know who's gonna be end up like fighting who, which is kind of like making it also a bit more difficult for the scaling, because obviously the admirals have gotten stronger since Marineford, but it's like how much stronger have they gotten? Okay, I think it's time to talk about the live action. Let me just change the title. Maybe Logia Awakening. Yeah, Logia Awakening. As far as we can tell, Logia Awakening is like a permanent change in of the natural state of the area. Like Punk Hazard was like it was permanent frozen and on fire. I know Eni's lobby. It's always sunny. It could be because of a certain weapon, or because of Deathroot Awakening. We don't know too sure. We know there's a lightning island where it's constantly like raining lightning, which could possibly be an awakened Fruit in the past. We don't get. No, we get. Oh, I'm not saying it's like exactly that. I'm just like speculating right now. Uh, but my main theory is for Logia Awakenings, like the after effects of the permanent change. Like let's say Punk Hazard, like the half that was on ice, that is permanent on ice. I think that's only a side effect. That's all we get to see. If that's the only if that's the only thing that the awakening does, I mean, what good is that in combat? But there has to be something that like triggers that state. I give it the live action. Yeah, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was really fucking good. There's some problems with it, obviously. My least favorite being my least favorite episode being episode 4, because even in the manga and anime, I didn't like Kuro at all as a character. So just having two whole episodes dedicated to him, it was a bit too much for me. Um, yeah, so episode 4, the weakest for me. 8.5. Yeah, I agree. 8.5 for me too, out of 10. Episode 5. Oh, that introduction of Mihawk that was something special, man. I've seen it. I rewinded it like 5 times. It was crazy. It was so good. And the thing they do with the bounty with the wanted posters, like where like pops up and just the characters like snatch it away, or like cuts it in half like Mihawk did. So good. Luffy, Inuyaki Godoy as Luffy, did a surprisingly good job. I mean, I knew he was fit for the role, but it still exceeded expectations, like a lot. Um, I really thought that his lines were gonna be more cringe, but honestly, he just delivered it so well. And sometimes even he gave me like a bit psycho vibes, which is kind of funny to me. I think Zoro got more on than Luffy. Is maybe. I mean, he definitely got more action shots, and it also feels like they made Zoro more stronger than Luffy. It's kind of the vibe that it gave me. But Zoro as a character, I liked him a lot, but they made him just a bit too serious for me. We know Zoro is like the cool guy, but he has like a funny side to him. Like he can still like crack jokes here and then. We don't see that with him until like towards the end of the season, with his banter with Sanji. So just like if I'm honestly convinced we're gonna get a season two now, because based on popularity, but it's Netflix, so they've been fucking up a lot lately. So who knows? But yeah, Zoro. Uh, Zoro's voice is perfect. I guess. I mean, I think his voice to me ties to like what I said earlier um, with him being a bit too serious. Just for season 2, just have him like loosen up a little bit, just a little bit. Have him be like just a little more personality to him. Yeah, he was. I like Zoro a lot. I do like that they actually made him smile a little bit more than in the anime, which is kind of made, thank God, because if he didn't smile once, I would have probably hated him. If he was like only edgy and never cracked a single smile, it would have ruined it for me. So letting him like smile here and there, it was a bit of a saving grace for, or to balance the edginess out. Uh, okay, so I did Luffy, Zoro, Nami. Nami, she was also more serious than not, even though she has a. Uh, actually, no. Nami was very accurate to the source material, because she didn't loosen up too much until after Arlong. So Nami and her performance for overall was phenomenal. The help me scene was honestly that made me shed a few tears. He has to be laughing. Hold up. He has to be laughing more, and Nami's a bit high. And I also appreciated the scene between Nami and Zoro when they were like when they were having a drinking game together on the Baratie Cafe. That was a nice wholesome moment. Usopp, uh, Usopp was good. Not as annoying as in the manga, as in the anime when I first started watching. Uh, Honestly, Usopp's character was I really like it. His fake stories, I mean, they're not. He told them so well. Uh, he didn't have too big of a role in his own arc though, which is a bit of a shame. Um, but overall, I enjoyed him a lot. I wasn't annoyed by him a single time. His flashback was kind of ooh. His flashback was his mother dying like right in front of him was a bit brutal. Uh, and then we have Sanji. Sanji, they changed his whole arc, like the whole Baratie arc, changed pretty much everything. But personality-wise, I like him a lot. He's very chill. Like his bad flirting was really funny, really accurate to the manga. Hold on, I'm gonna get to Kobe and Garp in a bit because I have a lot to say about that. Um, yeah, Sanji, I like him a lot. His interaction with the crew, even though he had so little time, it was really good. And him, they did they did this thing where he just started smiling when Luffy did something, which is a bit of a compensation, I think, for the lack of interaction in Baratie, because because they did the whole Don Creek thing pretty much off screen. Never made it to Baratie. They had to find some way uh, to make him like Luffy and give him a reason to join. So it was like these subtle things that made him like appreciate Luffy, which I kind of liked. Season two, I hope. I mean, I hope so. It hasn't been announced yet, or at all yet. But it's only been like a couple of days, so I'm not even. I don't usually know how long it takes before they announce a second season. But as far as I can tell, they did a fantastic job. The popularity is through the roof. It's the most. I think it's gotten to number one most popular in more countries than any other series. And I'm gonna okay, so it's the live action isn't just good as a live action. It's better than most trash on Netflix. Like more actual original series. It's better than a lot. Have you guys seen The Hundred? An absolute garbage of a series on Netflix. I just started watching it one time out of boredom, and it was so bad. There was no end goal to the series. The characters were just changing personalities all over the place, and they were just pumping money into it. And I think they reached over like eight seasons. So if they give that like 8 seasons, and they don't give One Piece a second season, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Yo, forgot to tell the rating 8.9. Oh fuck yeah, let's go. That's also I wanted to say that after I finished my thoughts. It's better than Stranger Things, a lot better than Stranger Things. It's what Stranger Things did wrong. Yeah, so what Stranger Things did wrong, One Piece live action did right. Stranger Things it takes itself way too seriously. It would have been so much better if it was a bit more goofy and just a bit more lean more towards comedy side. It would fit the overall vibe so much more compared to whatever it is right now. Like the vibe and the settings and like the monsters, if you want to call them that, it's perfectly made for like a horror comedy, but they just scratched the comedy part and just made it all serious. Now the whole world acknowledges that pieces. I mean, yeah, I've I was talking a friend of mine who's never watched any anime started watching. What are these? I'm seeing a lot of. Oh, okay. So okay. I was wondering what was going on. Someone's like clicking the hearts and the laughing emojis. Thanks. Yeah, one of my friends who's never watched any anime at all. So I pretty much forced her into watching the One Piece live action, and she's addicted right now. So that's a good sign. And I have another friend who had like watched it with her family, who also, I mean, she herself is a One Piece fan, but her family isn't, and they all watch One Piece live action with her. Oh, it's you, Lex. Let's go, Mister. Hold on, just give me a moment. Okay. But yeah, like I said, the One Piece. Yeah, it's actually. I mean, yeah, it's not a crazy thing to say that it's better than a lot of stuff on Netflix, but on the other side, it's not that high of a bar, which is kind of sad. Is it on is it on the same level as The Boys? I wouldn't say so. The Boys is an Amazon series. I started watching Game of Thrones recently. I'm on like season 3, and honestly, I don't. Hmm, it's hard to compare those two because they're so different. I have my Game of Thrones so far is really good, but it has a lot of problems for me, which the One Piece live action doesn't have. And the okay, so I've been sidetracking too much. So Sanji, really good. Then we get to Garp and Helmeppo and Kobe. Helmeppo, fucking honestly, he cracked me up. Yeah, you just the Helmeppo scene. I just know immediately know which one you're talking about. Sitting butt naked in front of the mirror. Honestly, I couldn't hold. I was laughing so hard. Like it was like pretty late at night. I was laughing so hard here. Kobe, act not did pretty good. Um, Usually like the type of characters that Kobe like the Kobe type of characters usually gets pretty annoying, but the actor actually kind of killed it. He did his role really good, and didn't feel like annoying once. And his Helmeppo's character. I mean, obviously he's like he's like a spoiled brat at the start, and just like gets slowly gets redeemed. I had no complaints about him either. It was really solid for the role that he played. Garp, however, wait, what was its? What is your best character? Best character in the live action? Uh, that's a tough one. That's actually a really tough one to choose because I haven't made up a. I haven't even thought about that yet. Buggy. I mean, Buggy's character. The best performance to me goes to Buggy's actor in terms of acting. Uh, Shanks. He just he did Shanks' actor. He did pretty well, but nothing too outstanding. Uh, Luffy also really he actually kind of killed it. Nami. Huh. Best character. So it's a really tough one for you, Garp. Really, In the live action? Really? Huh. It's really a tough choice. I think no, actually, I think I'm gonna go with Arlong. I think I'm gonna go with Arlong for favorite character in the arc in the season. Because they did flesh him out a lot more than they did in like in the manga, and they did like with the things they was saying. It was such a good a setup for like if they ever get to Fishman Island. What he like the things that he was saying is a perfect setup for that, and it felt so real. It also had like a nice hint towards Jinbei being a part of the world, which is kind of nice. Jinbei is a fool, or something. Said something along those lines. Bogart got it's yeah. I was watching right before I started streaming here. I was watching Red Line Reviews review, and he mentioned that in the live action is the only time that his name was actually like said out loud. Like in the whole anime and manga, his name wasn't said once, but Garp did say his name in the live action. It's kind of funny. Uh, okay, okay. I'm not okay. I'm not gonna stall. Let's get to Garp. I honestly don't know if I like what they did with him at all. I couldn't really put my finger on it, but then I realized it doesn't. He doesn't feel like Garp. To be, if I'm completely honest, he looks like Garp. He's definitely as strong as Garp. The character, just the way they made him a bit too aggressive without the. They made him too aggressive without his like OG Garp charms, if that makes sense. It's like and what I mean, the one thing, him throwing the cannonball was really cool because we all know what where that comes from. If there's any like I mean, or just for the sake of spoilers, but yeah, shit, it's really tough. I still can figure out if I like what I might have to do like a rewatch and decide again if I like it, what they did with his character. The final fight between him and Luffy, oh, I liked it. I liked the fight itself, but the performance of Luffy in that fight, it's like that fight was way too serious, I don't just know a fight between them, like in a fight in that scenario between them, it would be a funny fight. It would be hype. It would still be funny, and it just felt a bit too. I don't know. I'm just glad they didn't. I'm just really glad they didn't do Garp dirty. I was for a moment I was really scared that they were gonna have Luffy beat Garp up, and Garp reaction to Luffy bound. Yeah, exactly. Like his laugh was a bit, like his uncontrollable laughter was a bit too unhinged. Like it didn't feel like Garp's like silly laugh that he usually does whenever Luffy does something. Arnold's performance, also, yeah. Hold up, now that I think about it, they really made Luffy a lot weaker in this series. Hold up. Let me just put on. Let me just turn on some background music because it's a bit too quiet for me. Hopefully, you guys can hear it too. Nope. Getting some shitty ads. Oh my god, another ad. Really? Okay, I should be able to use it to hear it. But I'm not accepting the fact that Garp. Hold up, just a moment. Let me just change some things on my end. No, it's a bit too loud. If the music is too loud, just let me know. Okay, that's better. Back to Garp agreeing with Luffy's dream. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think. I mean, I know the reason why they did it because the revelation of Garp being Luffy's grandfather is not until like the end of Eni's lobby, which is we don't even have the. Wait, hold up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you should be hearing it. You should be hearing it now. I think. Just let me know if you're hearing the music. Okay, that's good. Let me know if it's too overwhelming or just overwhelming my voice or anything. But yeah, yeah, the reveal of Garp being Luffy's grandfather, like in the manga, is so good. It's so shocking and unexpected. But we don't have any like assurance to like of like actually making it to Water 7, Nini's lobby in the live action. So they actually grabbed that moment and crammed it. They crammed as much as possible in the first season, just to let people know what's ahead, like what they can expect in future seasons. Like they mentioned the warlords. Uh, I don't think we get like a full explanation of the warlords until we get to Alabasta, right? Or at least not until we get to the Grand Line. But Kobe explained all of it. I was kind of expecting him to like reveal the existence of the emperors, but that didn't happen. Yeah, in terms of Garp, honestly, I don't know. After Grand Line, okay, yeah, so yeah. I mean, we got Mihawk. We did get Mihawk, but I guess they didn't explain the warlord thing. Because Crocodile is the actual first warlord that we fight for real. But Roger, um, he was honestly he was. I was hooked immediately. His execution, because let me just lower the camera. Because the series starts with Roger's execution, and he was executed, no pun intended, really fucking well. Was hooked immediately. That was like really good. Him being like, yeah, just get rid of these chains. Like, what do you think we're gonna do? Run away? It's a bit itchy. Kind of fits his personality overall. His like, don't give a shit attitude. Yeah, the way they reveal bounty is really dope. It's so good. Like having it having it appear and just like the character swatting it away. And I also, with Kuina's death, when Zoro got the news, I just had this really dumb scene in my mind playing out. Like right there when he was getting the news from his teacher, I expected this bounty poster of Fall These Stairs to appear and just Zoro to swat it away. I need an edit of that. Just someone to like edit it, make that whole scene. So like a wanted poster of the stairs and like a huge fucking bounty. You okay, Dio? Hey, you okay there? Uh, the Help Me scene, absolutely amazing. Oh, another surprise. They used VR in the live action. I really didn't, I didn't think Sake. I really thought they wouldn't be allowed to use it, but holy shit, that was such a pleasant surprise. I thought Toei was gonna be like, nah, that shit is ours, you stay away from that. But they just let him use it, I think. Or at least they bought the rights to use it. And honestly, every time we are played, I honestly teared up a little bit. I like how they showed Zoro. You mean in the flashback or in general? Zoro's fight scenes have been... they were all really fucking good. I'm actually really bummed out that I couldn't live react to it, because the solution to the problem that I had, it was so easy to solve. It was literally one click of a button. So annoyed right now, because it would have been so much fun to like watch it on stream. But then again, I would... watching on YouTube on stream would be a bit of a risk. Oh, what was I saying earlier? Oh, yeah, Luffy. Luffy being... they made Luffy a lot weaker, it feels like. I mean, them making Don Creed stronger, which took like Zoro and Luffy teaming up against him. I'm not against that. I like it. Give us a nice action sequence. I also like how they how it really shows that Zoro becomes stronger when he puts the third sword in his mouth. Because when he was fighting Don Krieg with two swords, it was pretty overwhelmed by Don Krieg. And then he puts this third sword in his mouth, and like the force of his attack just increases like by twofold. But Luffy, like, in what was I gonna say? In the anime and manga, Luffy and Arlong were around. They were somewhat equal, but in the live action, Arlong was really overpowering Luffy in every single way. Which kind of like... I don't know, it feels weird. When Zoro fighting Morgan, he rolled and you can see... I think you mean the Wada Itchy Monkey. Yeah, I know. I've watched a lot of interviews with with Matt Owens, the director, and he already said beforehand that the third sword was like the Ichi. There's two copies of two versions of the Ichimonji, like a real one, and one that's like only CGI for the mouth. That's only like the hand part, like the hilt, like the bit the Jesus, how do you say it? It's like the grip. Like, so one part's only the grip that he puts in his mouth. I was scared they made Luffy drink? What does that mean? But yeah, I just wish, like, in the anime, Luffy and Arlong's fight was so violent. Like at some points, it was like straight up like actually like a street brawl, like just Arlong biting Luffy's elbow and Luffy just smashing into the ground. It was fucking raw, and I was hoping to get a bit of that in the live action, like have an actual like proper fight. But Arlong was just too overpowering, and we didn't get any of that, sadly. Which is in this camera, yeah. No, what else is there to talk about? Mihawk's introduction? Holy shit. Just Miyoko's introduction is probably my favorite thing in the whole series. Anime fights overall. I mean, if you go rewatch parts of Luffy versus Arlong in the anime, that fight specifically was really raw. It was like brutal. It actually felt like a street fight, but they couldn't translate that into the live action because they made Arlong way like he was overpowering Luffy. But yeah, holy shit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Mihawk. Mihawk was phenomenal. Him cutting. I was us when I saw Mihawk and he was like slicing up those people, and I saw the ship in the background. I was begging. I was like, please, 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 have him cut it, have him cut it. And then he does it. I was like, fuck yes, it was so good. Yeah, versus Don Krieg. Like, was so good. Like, I was so scared they were just gonna leave that opportunity and just let the ship be intact without Mihawk cutting it. But they did do it, and it was done so well. And like the camera like following the slice, the air slice into the ship. And Zoro versus Mihawk, 10 out of 10. They managed to like replicate it 1-to-1 without it looking cringe or without it looking fake. I mean, in the trailer, Luffy was. Oh, you mean cringe? Oh, I don't know. I was scared it was gonna be cringe, but it didn't turn out to be. Hey, what up, Gustav? How you doing, man? I only reacted to the episode of the anime, and now I'm just talking about the live action. Did you watch it? They should have showed more air. I don't know. I don't think they had the budget for that, or at least not enough. They could have done it, I think, but I think it would have looked fake with their current budget. Oh shit, you saw 3. Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil them. But 3 episodes, we can talk about that. Uh, 3 episodes is like first one is Don Krieg, second one is Buggy, third one is the start of Kuro. In episode 2, Buggy, the whole Buggy thing was wild, a lot darker than I expected it to be. With those people chained up. I'd hope Squad High was still. Yeah, same here. Same here. Oh, where Sanji joined. Wait, what? Sanji joined in like episode 5, the end of episode 5. Which is like, to me, probably the best episode. Yeah, 5. And Sanji's flashback was done the best in my opinion. So good. It was so. Actually, it was. Like I felt uneasy watching it because it felt so real. Don Krieg is a final villain live action. Yeah. Gustav's gonna come back. Don Krieg's gonna come back and be the main villain. Like how Buggy's, yeah, they did him phenomenal. It was so good. And even when he turned into like a gag character, it still was good. Because honestly, that actor absolutely killed it. solution. I mean, in the second episode definitely, but in the other ones, not really. He was just a side character, gag character. But in his episode, like in the circus, just that was wild. Like with the people chained up and for being forced to laugh. I need more. I want to see more. I just want a second. Fuck, Alabasta is gonna be so good though. The biggest issue the series had was a pacing issue, and that's honestly has to do with the amount of episode they got. If Netflix gave them 10 episodes, it would have been so good. They wouldn't have to like cut that to change what's it called? Baratier. Hold on. My chair is being a dick. Okay, never mind. I'll fix it later. I like how they changed that Garp chased Luffy. I mean, I don't mind him. I don't mind it that he was the one chasing Luffy, but his character didn't. His character wasn't really Garp, the guy that he was playing. And him flipping off. Wait, who flipped Sanji and Zoro off? And how his relation with Kobe progressed in. No, he's not. He's not a bad guy because he was like showcasing. Because Garp being bad, like him hiring the warlords. That was like I think that was more to test Kobe. To see if he can like stand up for for what he stands for. So Jesus, finally fix my chair. Oh, but I don't remember that. Baratier as a set it looked amazing. Like the restaurant and the bar, I actually wanted to be there and just like have dinner and just drink there. And Arnold Park was so lively. It actually turned it into a theme park. Oh yeah, as I said earlier, the Miyok vs Zoro was like a 10 out of 10. Was really well done. The whole fight, including the dialogue, was like 1-to-1 to the manga. Like even I don't hunt rabbits with a cannon. Like everything was 1-to-1, and it wasn't. It didn't feel cringe. It didn't look bad. It didn't look forced. It was really fucking good. CGI ain't that bad. The only bad I remember is when Garp drew cannonball. Oh yeah, I mean, the first part of Luffy splashing, that looked goofy, like when he was blowing up. But once he was like all round, it didn't look that bad. But Garp actually throwing the cannonball, I was really happy about that. After they arrive at Arnold Park, they release his head and... Oh, okay, yeah, I remember, yeah. The explosion looked trash. I don't... Was there an explosion? I thought the mask just fell down. Oh. I think I was probably too happy that Garp threw the cannonball and didn't pay attention to what came afterwards. Luffy's abilities look way more... Yeah, they did look really good. And even his fighting style in against Stone Creek, like against the Marine soldiers, was like they managed to like redo Luffy's fighting style and make it believable. I feel like there was something else that I'm forgetting. No, Luffy reflected it, it exploded. Really? I honestly don't remember that. I remember Garp throwing the cannonball, Luffy expanding, which looked bad at the beginning, but then he caught the cannonball and threw it back. And after that, I don't remember it exploding. All I remember is like the mask falling down. They should have shown more Luffy, but in single. I think that would have been a bit risky for now. I think if they're gonna I think if they were gonna do a lot more stretching, it would eventually look bad. But I think that won't be a problem if we get a second season. Because the second season is gonna be bigger with a bigger staff, more people working on it, bigger budgets. Don't know if you. I don't see a link. Have I disabled? I don't think I disabled links. Could I maybe? Hold up, DVR. I mean, you should be able to post links. I never disabled it. Oh, okay. Predictions for 1092. I don't want to think about it, man. Because thinking about 1092 means remembering there's a break. But I just hope we get a fight. Luffy. I just want the whole fight dedicated between Luffy and Kizaru. That's what I want. Yeah, another break. Hold up, bring it back. My hands are a bit sticky. Yeah, another break. Really sad. But I'm expecting this to be the last break, hopefully. Yeah, One Piece has been absolutely killing it lately. The anime is on fire. The manga is about to do something huge. And then we got the live action. I mean, yeah, it's been... We've been eating. Okay, was there anything else in the live action? Oh yeah, that was a small detail of Zoro fighting Mr. Seven. It was never showed in the anime and manga, but it was mentioned when Zoro had mentioned it, but in Alabasta, that Mr. Seven had came to recruit him. I had a crazy thought that those researcher ship went earlier could be saved by. Yeah, could be possible. But knowing Luffy's Grand Fleet, but they're not gonna be nice, especially if it's Bartolomeo. I think Kizaru will make his way. I mean, he's gonna need it. He's gonna need his awakening, whatever that is. Both are gonna have to be awakened. Because I honestly think Luffy and Kizaru should be at the same level currently. So them going easy is not gonna be realistic. But what I still... Okay, so there's two things I want. I want Luffy and Kizaru to go all out, but I don't want them to finish the fight because I want Luffy's attention to shift to Jay Garcia, Saturn. I just want like a D and a Celestial Dragon to like face off again. And I want to see what happens now that Luffy has awakened the Nika fruit. I want to see what happens when he sees a Gorosei member. Like, will it have some sort of... Will it trigger automatically? Will something happen? Okay, so, but I am gonna have to end it here, I think, because I'm getting pretty hungry. Been streaming for almost 2 hours, which is pretty good. I don't think there's much left to discuss. I think Kingdom is out, but I want to wait with Kingdom because there's only like sort of like down chapters. Like we just had like the chapter with Bihei's wedding, which honestly I don't want to do those chapters one after another. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit and just do a series reaction at once, like one big live stream. I thought the same in Zoro vs Kizaru Sanji. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wait, Sanji vs... Nah, Luffy's gonna get his ass eaten by Sanji. He doesn't stand a chance. Imagine there's a True Gear 5? I don't know about that. The way I see it, there shouldn't be any other form besides Gear 5. Gear 5 should be the peak. All Luffy needs to do is like be able to use it better. And the only other forms that I can think of is maybe new Gear 4 forms. Like, what's the point of calling something this? Luffy said this is my peak when he reached Gear 5. And it is true, like, everything the series and Luffy's character represents, that is his peak. So what else is there that could be like is it gonna be more free somehow? Be goofier? So I think... and also, we don't even know what the drawback is of Gear 5. We seem like gets sort of older. Zoro vs. Lucci, I mean, the same thing with what I said with Sanji. Lucci will not stand a chance against Zoro and Sanji at all. I mean, Zoro is a... He's a fucking menace with his King of Hell state and his conquerors. And Sanji's pretty much inhuman right now with his body mutation, the germ whatever. Do you think it'll forgive? I don't think the name matters. I don't think Luffy will care what it's called. I think he's gonna still stick with Nika, with Gomu. If someone were to explain to him what the lore of Nika, I don't think he's gonna care at all. Or at least the lore of his devil fruit. But yeah, I'm really gonna end it here, guys. I really gotta go have lunch. I'm fucking starving. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a good one. I'm gonna see you guys on... I don't even know when. maybe One Punch Man will be out soon, so I'll react to that one. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Peace out.